Okay, next up, Horus Augustus, Guardian of Heroes. His story starts out, what he does for the royal family, he goes out and he hunts down and finds monsters, like mythological monsters, villains, criminals. That's what his job is. Horus Augustus, the eighth horizon is what it means. That means the eighth incarnation of God Almighty. That's what Horus Augustus means. That means God, the eighth time he incarnated. That's what it means. He goes to Gorgon Island where Medusa is, and that's his fugitive that he's looking for. She has caused the death of millions of sailors by luring them to the Gorgon Island where the succubuses eat them alive. And she's the one who mesmerizes them with her hypnotic couture dances. And they come there, shipwreck, or come there, and they get eaten alive by the succubuses. So Horus Augustus is sent there to capture her. He goes and captures her. They have a love-hate relationship. He threatens her. I'm going to chop your head off. And she's whiny, like she's Linda Evangelista. So if you ever watch her, she's real whiny. And she's like, no, please don't chop my head off. Does it like Linda Evangelista does it. She's real whiny. And he captures her, and he ties her arms, and he's trying to take her back to stand trial, and that's what the storyline is. And she's with him, and it's just a hilarious storyline of him. He gets mad at her. He's attracted to her, but he hates her because she's a monster, and he kills monsters. So he considers her a monster, but he's attracted to her and fascinated by her because she is Medusa. She stops men in a single glance. That's what Medusa does. So this is the story of him, and on the way of taking her back to be judged and condemned, he has to capture and fight other monsters and stuff like that. So she's with him, and he has a string around her arms, has her hands tied up, and a string, and she follows behind him. And she's always trying to get on a cell phone or something to call her husband, Alexander the Great, to come pick her up and get her out of trouble. And she just screams. She don't have no sword or nothing like that. She can turn things, she can solidify things, turn them to salt, stone, whatever like this. But she doesn't have a sword and she doesn't fight. She's just whiny and very feminine. So she's screaming and yelling when he's fighting things, like things are flying towards her. She's screaming and yelling, and it's like like on what is it, Temple of Doom? That woman that was on there, and she was screaming and all that stuff. That's how Medusa is. She just screams and yells and whiny, helpless. And Horus Augustus protects her because he gets paid a bounty for everyone that he brings to justice. So that's why he's bringing her back to have her head chopped off. And that is Horus Augustus.